Peace, peace, my people, peace. We're always pushing that peace. We're not pushing P, we're pushing peace. So I want to start off by saying and starting with the right energy. Peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Now we rise. Hopefully everybody is doing good, living good, eating good, feeling good, all that good stuff, man. Hopefully y'all staying in good spirits, but also remain dangerous in this spiritual warfare, So I know I don't post a lot, and I'm trying to. I'm really working on trying to post so much to where I can get into the algorithm, because it's these messages that I'm putting out are not reaching as many people as I would like them to reach. So with that being said, y'all just sit back, relax. If you smoke, cool. Get ready for this, because we finna get deep in this lecture right here, what I like to call a lecture, because I want to start calling them lectures, okay? Because it's me giving out information. So now I need y'all to understand something, that we are in a deep spiritual warfare right now. And for those who know, y'all know what time it is. The oppressors know what time it is. The elites, the reptilians, the Pleiadians, all of them, they all know that their time is over with. So they're going to try everything in their power to stop us. But we have to get to know, we have to start understanding self. It starts with self. Like I just told a young god the other day, I was out and I popped up at at the shop, and I was like, hey, look, this and that. I've been on a spiritual journey and this and that. And I was just kicking some game to him, saying that you can't do anything outside of yourself without starting with self. It starts with self-love, self-respect. It starts with you. And you can't expect somebody to love you if you don't love yourself. And that goes for anybody that may be in your life, whether it's family, friends, girlfriend, boyfriend, doesn't matter, husband, wife, whatever. Or you know what I'm saying? You have to put that energy out there, loving energy. You have to tell yourself every morning, I love you. Tell yourself that you love yourself. Tell yourself that you believe in yourself. That's what it's all about. And for those, like I said, for those who know, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know about tapping into yourself. Knowing your true history. Stop letting these white folks tell you what your history is, man. And y'all need to stop celebrating all these damn holidays. I keep trying to tell y'all, these holidays ain't for us to celebrate. It's because these holidays are energy rituals. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple gods and goddesses spoke out on this before. Shout out to the god Rashad Jamal. Free him. We all standing behind him and his family and their message. Like I said, peace to the God. Hopefully he's doing okay and where he's at. Free him very soon. Time is ticking on everything. So like I said, the God Rashad Jamal did say that, people will get together, especially the black families, all these black young gods will get together, and they ain't seen their baby all year. But when it comes around Easter, Christmas, whatever, they want to get all dressed up and go take pictures with their son, their daughter, like they've been in their life the whole time. So this is what I want y'all to understand. Don't stop understanding things. Start understanding things and overstanding things, because now that's what time we're in. So right now, this is just the intermission. So y'all just get ready. Just kick back, relax. Like I said, if you smoke, you drink, whatever will do, enjoy yourself. Know that all this is just, the matrix, and we're breaking out of it. Y'all got to understand this. Understand this. Understand everything that's going on. Understand it. All right. So with that being said, I'll be right back. So this is going to stay recording because I can't go live. So it's like, I just have to walk off from the screen, but I'll be right back. Got to run upstairs, grab some things, and we're going to get into this lecture. Today, we're going to be talking about these movies. Okay, we're going to be talking about these movies that are coming out or that have been out this year and last year. All these different movies that put the truth in them, and y'all supposed to grasp it. Y'all supposed to go and sit and meditate on that and learn, from these movies. So we're going to get into that today. We're going to be talking about these movies exposing the truth. And so If y'all went over to my Instagram, I am him 31. You could look it up. Just know that when you go on there, look on my story. And I just recently posted from the movie The Hangover Games, right? Now, The Hangover Games is just a movie coming from off of The Hangover, the movie with, you know, those guys, they go on a trip, they do all type of hallucinating things, they wake up the next day and don't realize what happened, and that movie. So the Hungover Games is just a new movie that they had put out about it. But in that movie, there's a scene once they come to, in the beginning, there's a scene where they come to and they're on this train. When they're on this train, the girl is trying to explain to them where they're headed and what they're about to experience. And so then the news channel comes up on the TV, on the train, and they're showing about all these different districts and this and that, about all these little teams and this and that. But if you look very closely and understand when they get to District 9 and they say the Avatar, you know, the team Avatar, they could have put, and note that we're 9 ether beings, right? The blacks and Latinos, we are 9 ether beings. We are the gods and goddesses of this realm. So, of course, we're 9 ether beings, and pay attention to that movie scene right there where they say District 9, right? They could have put that team in any other district on that news clipping, but they made sure to put it as District 9, the avatars, right? They're dressed blue and everything else. They got the warrior gear on. So just know that they put the truth in these movies and y'all still not understanding it. Y'all still not understanding things. So hopefully this little lecture video would actually get to y'all and y'all can start to understand things about this world and how it's being ran by these reptilians and everything. So like I said, we're going to get into these movies today. We're going to talk about a few of them. We might not cover all of them, and we might not cover everything in each and the ones that we talk about. But like I said, I'm going to be right back. Got to run upstairs. So, yeah, I'll just sit back, relax. If you smoke, like I said, I know I said it this is the third time. If you smoke, go ahead and roll up, because we're about to get deep into this one right here. And I want y'all to understand this, because it's time that y'all start understanding things and stop taking things for a joke. It's time for y'all to stop calling people like me and other people that are out here trying to wake y'all up conspiracy theorists, because conspiracy theorists were the ones digging real deep years ago and trying to wake people up. But now this is a massive awakening, and y'all need to get with it, because if y'all don't get with it, y'all will be lost. Y'all will be eradicated if you're vibrating too low. Stop eating all these meats. Stop taking all these medicines from the doctor. You can take these things, the diseases or whatever is going on with you, you can heal naturally. You don't need their medicine. You don't need a doctor. You don't need this person or that person. But y'all need to understand that you need yourself. It's time to build yourself. So, like I said, we finna get deep into this. Y'all go ahead, roll up, do whatever y'all got to do. If you drink, pour up a shot or two, y'all gonna need it. Y'all gonna realize we finna get deep into this one. And I know they might take this video down. Oh, sorry, hand slip. But I know they're gonna take this video down, but it doesn't matter as long as I put it out there and hopefully y'all get to see it. I will start directing people towards my Instagram page. I'll try to make a backup Instagram page just in case they take that one down, because that is the only one that I have up and running. I did lose my other Instagram account that I can't name because y'all won't be able to find it. They deleted it because I exposed a lot of things on that Instagram page. And so now I only have one up and running Instagram page, but I will start going to Instagram and promoting my YouTube channel, because I need people to come over here and watch these videos, man. It's going to help. If y'all just like the video, y'all ain't got to subscribe to my page. Just like the video, man. So we can get this algorithm, I can get into the algorithm and get out there to more people. You know, YouTube is a huge platform with billions of people watching. You know, if one YouTuber could get a billion views, then so can I. We need to push a positive message. We're not worried about these gamers. We're not worried about these people not talking about much. We're worried about the people pushing information. So like I said, this is the intermission. Y'all get ready, roll up, pour a shot, whatever you got to do. Hopefully it's no hard drugs. We're not pushing no hard drugs, man. We're not promoting none of that shit made from the government and dropped off in the hoods. We're not promoting none of that. Like I said, if you smoke, Get your weed ready. If you drink, get your alcohol ready because it's finna get deep. I will be right back. All right, y'all. So we here. We are here. Like I said, it is time. It's time for us to awaken. It is time for us to know the truth. Well, I know the truth. So it's time for y'all to know the truth, okay? And hopefully the audio is coming through clearly. I really, really hope the audio is coming through clearly. So, like I said, hopefully everybody's getting prepared for this. We're going to get real, real deep today. Yes, we're getting really, really deep today. We're going to talk about these movies and the truth that they put in them. All right. So hopefully everybody's well aware. Everybody's got enough energy because we're going to be here for quite some time giving this little lecture here. I don't want to take too much of y'all guys' time. So I'm going to try to make this easy. But you know, at the end of the day, we can't have everything being so easy, man. You know, so I want y'all to sit back, relax. Like I said, if y'all smoke, smoke. It's time. It's time to tap in, you know. So now, as we move into we're moving into this whole new wave, right? And let me not call it a wave. Let me actually call it what it is, an awakening for those who are for those who are aware of everything that's going on, right? Y'all know that we only have so much time, right? Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen today or tomorrow. Like the guy Rashad Jamal said before, stop waiting for dates. Stop looking for a time. We move in divine timing, all right? We don't move in this matrix time. We move in divine timing. It's imperative you understand that, right? I'm sorry about the noise outside, y'all. Try to get to this lecture before it gets too late, you know. All the kids outside, you know, all the gods and goddesses, young gods and goddesses outside, they're out there, they're enjoying, you know, life right now. And that's what it's about. But we also have to understand that getting yourself together is mandatory, esoterically mandatory, right? So now that we understand things the way they are and the way that they're trying to portray everything, you know, our history and everything like that, this is just the intermission still. We're in the intermission, so don't get lost. We're not in the lecture yet. We didn't fully transition into the lecture at hand about these movies and the truth that they put in them. So, all right. To all the Blue Crystal babies, I appreciate y'all that might tune into this, all the elders that might tune into this, young gods and goddesses in their 20s, 30s. I do appreciate y'all if y'all do tune into this, because it is imperative that you do. Anybody pushing this information, it is imperative that you tap into what they may say, what they may say, because the things they say you might never heard before. Things that they say you might have heard somebody else say and you thought it was just that. But now you got so many people clasping onto the information that it's hard to hide anything now. And like I said before, it's about understanding self. Like I said, all these young gods and goddesses outside, they're all enjoying themselves. They're young. I wouldn't intrude on their fun, but we still have to pay attention to the lecture at hand. This is still the intermission. We're just getting in here. I know it's not alive, but I know y'all are going to tune in. So this is the intermission. I'm not talking about much just yet. We will get into that very shortly. So like I said before, I hope everybody's having a good day. Everybody's had a peaceful day. You know, that's what it's about, peace. We're not pushing P. We're not doing none of that. But we're also not going to sit here and bash anybody for their sexual orientation. As long as your vibration is right, you're all right with me. It doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, bisexual, whatever. If your vibration is right, if your vibration is high, if you are vibing on a frequency of high, if you're on a higher frequency, that is what we are here about. We're not here to judge anybody. This is not a channel that we judge anybody for the choices that they make in life. This is simply just to push information. Do understand that. Do understand that. Okay? So now that we are in the intermission, we're getting ready. Y'all see what's going on. You know, for those who know, you know, right? So, like I said, I do want to push to where I can get my channel up to 50 subscribers. I need 50 subscribers. I need 50 of y'all. Tell your cousins, your uncles, your grandmas. Tell your brothers, your sisters, your pops, your mom. Especially if you're black or Latino, a god or goddess, let them know to at least subscribe so we can start going live, so I can start interacting with you guys. I really want to. So before we get into this lecture, we're going to get right. So for everybody that's on their spiritual journey, everybody's going to have a different journey than other people. Do understand that, because it is imperative that you understand that. Not everybody's journey is going to be the same. Not everybody is going to see the same things, talk about the same things, or understand and find out the same things. Yes, it may all come full circle in the end, but at the end of the day, we're all on our journey for ourselves, for our people. This is what it's about. You know, and I want y'all to start understanding that, like I said, even though we're not waiting on a date, we're not waiting on a time, we still have to move with an urgency, a sense of urgency, because this is now or never. You know how Justin Bieber came out and said, oh, it's now or never, this and that. It's now or never. Now it is. You know, you either gonna get it yourself together now, or you will never get yourself together. But it's imperative that you do understand getting yourself together is key. That's the only way to live a peaceful life, to have a peaceful mindset, to make a peaceful living. You don't need to be in this matrix to do that. You can come within and find yourself in a whole different mind state 6 months from now. If you put yourself in a different mindset, You can see the difference within 6 months. I don't even give it 6 months. I'll give it a good month of a good run. Putting yourself in a position to understand self. That is what it's about, all right? And I want y'all to understand the severity of this situation that we're in. The elites have pulled wool over our eyes for too long now. Your oppressors are the ones telling you what to do, what to eat, when to go to work, when to do this, when to do that. It is imperative that you understand we are in a spiritual warfare, people. All right. So now that you all are aware of this global awakening, is what I like to call it, because it's not just here in the country, in the U.S. It's all over the world. You see people waking up and going against the government, people fighting back in the streets, people literally giving them their souls up, and not saying they're selling their souls, but as far as them willing to die for a change, for people to grasp what's going on here. You know, that is what it's all about. About you grasping the truth and holding on to it. But you also need to understand your people, your fellow God, your fellow goddesses. Y'all need to understand, you know, that we must stick together in this. We need to stop killing each other. That's one thing they'll never want us to stop doing. They don't want us to stop killing each other, because if we kill each other, that's less of us that will go against them. All right? So once you understand that, you can understand that everything that you have been taught is a lie. All right? Do understand that these rules, these man-made laws that they have placed in front of you, is to keep you from knowing who you are and what you come from, to keep you in a low vibrational state in your mind and in your soul. So once you understand that, you know that it is very imperative that you understand that, right? So now let's talk about these movies. All right. You got the movies from Resident Evil. You got these movies with all these the demons taking over people's bodies. You got the new Avatar movie coming out. You have a new movie out called The Woman King. That's a very powerful movie there. I encourage all my gods and goddesses to go and see that movie if you have not already. And if you have already, shout out to you. And all I would have to say is, if you watched it once, go watch it again. And see, because when you watch a movie for the first time, you're not going to fully grasp the information that they put in there. So you got to watch it a few times over. That happens with me a lot of times. I watch movies or TV shows and I'm like, well, I've seen this quite a few times, but now I'm just now noticing this. I'm just now noticing that. So you see, it takes time to notice everything that they put in these movies and in these TV shows. So like I said, this is what the lecture is about. It's about these movies and the truth that they put in them. Like I said, the new Avatar movie is coming out. And in my own belief of what I feel like that movie is about, I know it's about us and our true history, but I feel like it is showing us what this planet could be again if we actually rose, if we rise together. That's what the planet could look like yet again. And it will. There's no doubt about it that it will, whether you want to rise with us or you don't. So do understand. And, you know, I always post these videos. I always put myself out there, you know, see me wearing crystals and everything like that. You don't need crystals to be on your journey. Many people have spoke on that. A lot of people think you need crystals and all the sage and all this other stuff. Yeah, it's nice to have that stuff for a little extra protection, a little more extra knowledge, and that surrounding feeling of just protection, like I said. Uh, Putting yourself in a position to where you can get all this information that everybody puts out. You know, everybody's focused on these music artists. Everybody's focused on this and that, or they focus on the bullshit on the news. It's imperative that you realize you need to go around that and search for the truth within yourself. Search for the truth with your own two eyes, but also use your third eye as well, ladies and gentlemen. It's imperative that you know that. Okay? All right. So now, I'm sorry, y'all. It's just taking me a minute to get my things together here. You know, had to go back on a thing. So, okay. Now that you understand everything that we've talked about so far in this first 26 minutes, all right, you understand everything that I've said to you. The soul will understand for you. If you do not understand with your physical mind, your soul will understand, because it is our job to help you guys wake up. It's our job to help you guys remember who you are. Remember God, remember Goddess. You come from greatness. From greatness you come. To greatness you will return to. You know, and shout out to Kevin Gates. He said this before, but this is when he was in the Muslim community, right? He said, from Allah we come, to Allah we must return, right? A lot of people let that go over their heads. They thinking that, okay, the goddess or the God, Allah, you know, that the Muslims pray to. I'm going to break down what Allah means, right? It stands for arm, leg, leg, arm, head. All right, that's what Allah stands for. It has nothing to do with the depiction of a woman that these men and women pray to in the Muslim culture. It has nothing to do with that. All right? It's imperative that you do understand that. Understand that they themselves even trying to be fake woke or not woke enough to realize that what Allah stands for is arm, leg, arm, and head. Let him who has eyes see clearly on that. All right? So, back to the lecture at hand. All right? Like I said, Kevin Gates did say a lot of things, but we come from greatness, from power, and thus we will return to that. All right? So once you understand that, you can understand everything that's going on around you, everything that is happening in this matrix, how it's falling down. You look over at Japan, they have no government anymore. They all left. They all just quit. All right? You got look at Europe, all the flooding and earthquakes in Europe. Look at the flooding in China. You don't think that is the planet cleansing herself? You think that's just natural, that all that's happening to the human beings? They're wiping them out. The ancestors and the planet herself is awake. She's alive. She's wiping these human beings off of her. She's taking a nice, long, thorough shower. All right? Planet Kai is done messing around with these human beings. She is out of the time spell that she has been put under. All right? It's time for you to help her rise. It's time for you to rise. Stop falling for the bullshit, Because if you fall for the bullshit, the wool over your eyes, you'll fall for anything, God. You'll fall for anything, Goddess. Don't let them take you down like that. Get your power back. Know that you can tap into it now. The Kundalini energy is rising within all of us. So I want y'all to understand the time we are in. All right. So the new Resident Evil movie. All right, let's start with that one. It's very intriguing to me. I have yet to see it, so I really want to see it. And I really want to do a lecture about it. I want to watch all these new movies and do a lecture about each and every one of them. Because there's so much information, there's so much history, so much deep, true history of yourself in these movies. You know, the whole Woman King movie, it's about the woman warrior tribes that come together to fight against, in the battle against the oppressors. They know. They're tapped in. That's why you go to Africa and you go to the savannah or even anywhere in Africa, right? You see these folks, these gods, these goddesses, they're walking next to these lions. They're holding the tail of the lion, and the lion is not attacking them. But then you see the white folks go out there to the savannah on the jeeps, and every big cat is gunning for them because they know the spell they put on the animals too, to keep them in a low frequency, a low vibration. Back in our times, having this planet to ourselves, all the animals were peaceful with one another. There was never a dull moment where you would see a lion attacking a gazelle or a lion attacking a zebra or anything. They made that happen with the spells they put on this planet. They changed that frequency to that. So once you understand that everything they have told you is a lie, everything that they said that they done for black people is a lie. We are not free in this country, or any country we go to, we're not free. We were never free after Abraham Lincoln. The new Resident Evil movie has different beings fighting each other. You know, they put the reptilians and the aliens in there, and it's like aliens versus reptilians. But really and truly, even the set of grays are against us, y'all. The true aliens. The FBI might have us in files as extraterrestrial beings, but they know because we come from the 9th universe. All right? We're 9 ether beings. We come from planet X, planet Xylanthia, right? We came to this planet originally to have a second dojo for meditation and I almost say sovereignty, but I don't want to say that because I might be wrong. So correct me in the comments if I am wrong. But we came here for extra peace, for extra meditation. That's why we built this. That's why we came here to this planet. And yes, we brought this too. We grew this too. All right? The good griggity. The green leaf. Like I said this about 20 minutes ago. If you smoke, roll up. Perfect. Because we already have gotten deep already, but we're going to get a lot deeper. This is one of my longest videos I've ever done so far. We're already at 35 minutes. Coming up 10 seconds to 35 minutes. All right? So we've been in this lecture for 35 minutes. I want to try to go for an hour. Hopefully it'll let me post it and it won't give me any trouble to post it. I want to treat this video here like a live. So if you hear me not say nothing for a second, I'm relighting. All right. And yes, this is my first video. Well, second video. The first one you couldn't really tell, but this one you see it. Tap in. Now this has been tainted by yours truly, the government. This is not as powerful as it used to be. We used to be able to partake in this and reach higher levels in our mind. Reach higher levels in this galaxy. But to steer you away from the truth, they tainted this. No matter how much you could say, oh, this gas, this that pressure, that pressure, but this and that. It can be good, but still is not exactly what it used to be before they took over and took this and took the power out of it. All right. Do understand, everything they've done is to take us down, to keep us down. So with that being said, I say fuck all their man-made laws. Fuck everything that they put in front of us to keep us blinded, to keep us in the shadows, to keep us away from knowing who we are. Everything that they have placed in front of you is to keep you distracted from tapping into self and raising your frequency, raising your vibration. Now, there's a lot of people that I know personally who have insulted me, which is not good for their soul, towards the ancestors. They insulted me and the ancestors because they speak through me, right? So I've worked on my root chakra, my sacral chakra, and now I'm between the solar plexus and the throat chakra. Next is the crown chakra. Understand that, gods. Understand that. So once you work on yourself, and everybody around me may not see it, but my girlfriend sees it. My young, beautiful goddess sees it. Right, my girlfriend, she understands that since I've told her about this journey, it's enlightened her to want to do it herself, to live better, to eat better, to feel better, to everything better, to better herself, right? And I'm not saying she's a bad person. She's one of the realest goddesses I've ever ran into, and I put that on everything. She's one of the most genuine goddesses I've ever ran into. Right, that I've ever met. And so she knows that my family, the ones around me, friends of mine, a lot of my friends are taking this message very seriously, but it's like some people ain't just taking this message. They don't want to hear it. Maybe it's because they went and got this, right? They were told to come into the doctor and get that, right? That blocks you from wanting to even know the truth. It blocks your receptors in your brain. So now you can't receive information that is new to you, and it doesn't make sense to you because you thought it was just on the Discovery Channel. You thought it was just them talking about aliens and this and that. But it's a lot of stuff y'all don't know. And for those who are finding it out and telling y'all might want to listen up, because we're here to help y'all. We're not here to bash you. We're not here to tear down religion, but yes, we have to, because it is keeping you blinded. It's keeping you in the blind. It's keeping you hidden from the truth. You must know the truth. So don't get offended if we tell you Jesus ain't real. Don't get offended if we tell you God ain't real. God is real in the form of yourself. Because the blacks and Latinos, only the blacks and Latinos are the true gods and goddesses of this planet. So yes, you are the God. You are a God. You are, and you know, people, when they talk about these people that are in this journey, they telling you about Zeus, right? And you're thinking, your first mind goes to the Greek mythology. You know, you thinking about the Greek mythology slang of that god, Zeus. We're not talking about him, right? We're talking about Satan. All right, that's who Zeus is. And there was talk, I believe it was on the news. It might have not been. I have to go back and look for the video. I did try to save it, so hopefully it's saved and I can put it out there to y'all. But they were saying how the human race, like we've been telling you, the human race, not the gods and goddesses, but the human race was created by one man, Zeus, Satan. All right. Something just came to my mind, and I know it's the ancestors telling me to tell y'all this. There are people out here, for those who know about the Moors, okay, y'all know what happened and how they helped the elites take us out of frequency, knock us in a lower frequency, right? So I know I'll scroll across Instagram sometimes and I run into a few Moors who are actually posting, and I just found this out the other day, a god that I follow, a fallen god that I follow, and I actually shouldn't follow him anymore, but I just be wanting to see what he has to say. Because there have been people who have exposed and showed the truth about the story he's putting out, because he's just telling you things on the surface, as every Moor would, right? And I need y'all to stop. I need the gods and goddesses to stop tuning into this guy. His name is Cush Day, Cushday. If you run into him, I'm not bashing the fallen god now. I'm just saying, if you run into him and his people, beware of the information that he's telling you, because he's telling you what exactly a Moor would tell you to keep you, okay, you're thinking it's this. But in actuality, it's this over here. Come over here. Don't be over there learning that. You can know about what he's saying, but look at the books. Pay attention. Look up the books that he's talking about. I'm not pushing him. I'm not promoting him. But he's a part of the Moors, and then he goes live and says, the caption, uncomfortable conversations. Every time he goes live. And then he has a lot of gods around him who are falling in frequency too into that, being a Moor. And then they are here to keep you in the blind as well. Like I said, I'm not bashing him or the people he pushes his message with. But I'm just saying, you got people that are out here trying to help you. Shout out and free Rashad Jamal. Shout out Spiritual Soul. Shout out to the God, the young God, Rail Chosen. I do apologize for, thinking on his name too long. I was trying to think of other gods and goddesses too who are pushing this. And I believe her name is Kaya. Shout out to her. That goddess there. She pushes a lot of things out. Shout out to Isis Wisdom. One of the elders that have been out here pushing the information as well. So I do appreciate y'all. A lot of other people that I know I did not mention, I do appreciate y'all. A god that I follow in Michigan, he's been working on the physical form. He's been working on, telekinesis, all this stuff. Like, I shout out to him, so shout out to that god there. Shout out to, young J Rock. I see him out there. J Rock up next. I do shout out you too, young guy. I see you, pushing a message too, and I know that they're trying to take all of our content down, but we all have to stay strong. I hope I'm saying this right. Solar Deity or Deity, Deity, I think it is. But shout out to him here on YouTube. The God, I've been on live with him once. And, just being on live with him once, I felt that energy coming to me. It had me so overwhelmed. I had chills. I was like, man, he is like, his frequency is so high. You feel it. Your soul is going to feel that. And that's exactly what I felt on live with him. And I didn't even realize he threw me on live. I was chilling rolling up, you know what I'm saying? I was just chilling, and he threw me on his live, and we chopped it up for maybe about 5-10 minutes, just spreading information back and forth. So shout out to that guy, Solar Deity. You can find him here on YouTube. Y'all go subscribe to him and get his likes up as well. Me and him are kind of in the same boat. He got like 25 subscribers, man. Let's get to 50 for both of us so we can start going live, man. Y'all, you go check him out, Solar Deity. That's Solar, common spelling, Deity, Deity. Go check him out. Go subscribe to this channel. Y'all subscribe to my channel. Y'all need to really get in tune for real. There was another movie, and I can't think of the name of it, that I wanted to get around to talk to y'all about. So it's gonna take forever for this video to upload. It's almost at an hour. 30-minute videos, like I record 25 minutes, and it takes a couple of hours for it to upload. And I go check on it later, and it uploads. So I want y'all to start liking the videos, man. I know y'all tune in. I do appreciate the views. Let's get the likes up. Start sharing this video. Y'all need to get it out to people that y'all know. People that are y'all looking out for. We have to grow all as one, because we are reflections of each other. So you may start seeing me when I start going live, or I might say, I might have to put reflection into my vocabulary, because I've been using it a lot. But when I record, sometimes I just don't say it. Sometimes I may bring it up, but we are all a reflection of each other. We all come from one, and we must return to one. And that's deep as it can get right there. For those who understand, hats off to y'all. For those who need to understand, y'all need to understand that. All right. So know that everything that, like I said, everything that's been placed in front of you by the oppressors, the elites, is to keep you in the dark, so you don't understand what's going on. So you'll never get a clue of what life and what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that y'all can grasp this message and go meditate on it. We have to start coming together, because we can't keep taking each other out and expecting something to change. Us killing each other gets us nowhere. What are y'all gonna do when there's only 2 black men standing on the street? Nothing. Everybody else gone. The last 2 standing start beefing with each other, but there's no crowd to hype it up. So they kill each other, and now who's left? The elites. The ones who stole everything from you, and you're gonna let them steal your life like that? Even though we know death isn't real, y'all gonna let them take y'all out like that? Using each other? It's strength in numbers, and every time we come together, it shows. They show how fearful they get of us. Every time we have come together, they got scared. They started panicking. They started everything. People like me, we start speaking out publicly, and we get killed for it, so that we don't spread no message. And then after we die, y'all just move on to listening to the next nigga, the next god, the next goddess. And then when they die, when they transcend the realm because the elites took them out, or they jail them on false promises, false charges, to where y'all will turn on that person like they've done with many in the past. What they're doing to the God Shah Rashad Jamal right now? It's a damn shame how many of y'all have turned y'all back on that man. Y'all seen the tears in his damn eyes? That man wasn't playing about this movement. That man led the Haitian Revolution, my nigga. And they won. Nigga. God. Goddess. We won every damn time. Yet y'all still don't get it. That man ain't do a damn thing but wake his damn people up. That's all he done. And y'all turn y'all back on that man. He been speaking on that shit for a whole year, saying how his vindictive ass baby mama was working with the elites to take him down. And y'all believed every fucking bit of it. Now see, that is something you gotta take up with the ancestors when you transcend the realm. Because you're either with us or you're against us. So you're gonna make your choice. And a lot of y'all made y'all choice to go on the side of the elite. It is sad, but then you want to call yourself big time or you want to call yourself big gangster. You ain't gangster, nigga. You turning on your own people. Damn near brought tears to my eyes just thinking about what people like Rashad Jamal are going through. I could just imagine how the God feel right now. He feels so damn betrayed by y'all. A lot of y'all are still sticking with him like me, and that's something we need. That's something he needs, his family needs, you know what I'm saying? We need each other. That man has put so much truth out, and he went deeper than I fucking went. He went deeper probably than anybody has ever went fucking deeper, because he done been here before. He done this shit. And y'all don't believe finding out your past life. You don't think he found out who he was in his past life by meditating and talking to the damn ancestors? So you need to find out who you was. What warrior were you? Or were you the part, you were a part of the people kissing the ass of the oppressors and the elites? You went over there because you were scared like they get, right? I'm not threatening nobody, I'm just saying. Y'all turn y'all back on people like Rashad Jamal and people that are falsely accused of shit just because they waking the people up. Like I said, Rashad Jamal ain't never done no wrong shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe when he was in his low vibrational form, yes. But no, when you become your higher self and you put out a message, you become a threat to the establishment called America, the Corporation of America, with 3 Ks. America is a business. It ain't a free country. You need to get that through your thick ass head. All right? It's hard to be calm. I told y'all that throat chakra gonna be open on this one. I'm not holding shit back because I'm damn near in tears myself, because my soul feels for those who have been imprisoned, falsely imprisoned, killed, silenced, for exposing the elite, for exposing especially the ones in Hollywood who sold out and have been told the truth. And when they speak out, they get killed for it, and you just think they dying. You just think that they having a drug overdose. Y'all better wake the fuck up. Like I've been saying, fuck their man-made laws. I don't honor the fucking justice system none. I don't honor none of that bullshit. Fuck that. Fuck the elites. Fuck the reptilians. Fuck the Pleiadians, the ones who are bad. There's duality in all, but all reptilians are bad. There's duality in all beings, but for the ones who are against us, fuck you, and you know exactly. Because Watch, when people start going live and y'all sitting them lives and y'all watching our lectures, y'all sitting there, the FBI, the CIA, and all them motherfuckers, y'all watching us closely so y'all can get us killed, so y'all can kill us off so we don't have to spread the message anymore. But we do not fear death. We don't fear y'all, and y'all need to understand that. Y'all know we don't fear you motherfuckers. The energy has been shifting around for the last 2 years and y'all not understanding. Y'all not understanding it. For real. Y'all not understanding it at all. Like Rashad Jamal said, like the guy said, you know, in his song, if you don't feel me now, I doubt that you will ever feel me. He's talking to his people, man. He's talking to y'all. He's talking to people like me. If you don't understand the message from the ancestors, you'll never understand it. You'll never understand it. I want y'all to take in what all this video has been, everything that's been said in this video. Go meditate, even if it's for 10 minutes. Give some time every single day to meditation, physical workouts. Work out your mindset. Read books more. That's why I'm trying to get me a bookcase now, because I'm about to fill it with all type of books of all type of shit. All type of astrology and numerology and everything. I'm going deep with it. Like I said, I don't care, and I'm not honoring no man-made laws put against me and my people. We ain't honoring the code. The only code we honor is the code of the gods and goddesses, the Aboriginals, the Anunnaki. Like I said, I want y'all to take this and just go sit and think about it, meditate on it. Talk to your ancestors. Tell them to come through you to spread this message as well. You don't have to believe anything I'm saying. You don't have to believe anybody. But we're here to spread the information. It's up for you. It's up to you for you to understand. Understand everything. You have to want to know the truth. You have to really want to make a change. Like I said before, I've told many people around me, many people, it is not about voting anymore. Voting gets us nowhere. And for those who say voting matters, where voting matters, like in where it's needed, and any voting, they all are one team. The reptilians, they run your government. You voting for reptilians. Go watch on Netflix if you got it. If you don't, please subscribe to Netflix just to go see this. Look up the show Inside Job. Everything's in there that you need to know that we've been trying to tell y'all. Why you think they made a whole show about everything? For years, many years, they have been doing bits and pieces of the truth in all these movies and shows. But now they put it all in one, an Inside Job. Y'all go watch that. Come back and tell me what you think. It's going to be a full 60 minutes that I've done this lecture. Oh, my goodness. It's not even a lecture, y'all. It's just me spreading information. I like to call them lectures because if you're teaching information, it's considered a lecture. Shout out to all the gods and goddesses of Planet Kai. Now we rise. We are one. We will return to one. Free Rashad Jamal. Rashad Jamal, Divine Insight, letting you know that I stand with you you know, and I've taken in a lot of messages from you and plenty others, and I've learned a lot. Um, so I do appreciate people like you have that have came out to expose everything and willing to die for your people to, and I don't mean that with no disrespect. I mean like as far as to wake your planet up, and you know the consequences of that. You know what I'm saying? So you know how they take us out when we expose the truth. So I stand with you, Rashad Jamal. I stand with your family. I hope everybody's doing good on that side. I want to send peace and love to y'all. You know, like I said, I appreciate Spiritual Soul. I appreciate Real Chosen and Chosen Mellow. I hope he does see this video. I did say some things back in the day that kind of went, it kind of, I did tag y'all about the one chip challenge, and I do apologize if that came out disrespectfully. I was just saying that we can have fun, but also remain on your journey, and don't let these little distractions, like I said, it's all about distractions to keep you away from tapping into self. So what I meant by that, I never meant disrespect to you or Real Chosen on that. I actually was speaking on how they use distractions like challenges to keep us away from spending that time. The time that you're doing that challenge, you could be tapping into self, and they don't want you spending 60 seconds tapping into self. They don't want you spending an hour tapping into self. They don't want you tapping into self at all. But that's what it's about. So like I said, we've been on here long enough. I'm finna get off here, and I want y'all to subscribe to me, subscribe to the others that I've mentioned in this video. So let's get it up there. Let's get it up to 50 subscribers, man, because I gotta get it up there. They took my last YouTube channel down, which I can't even find it no more. Like, they deleted it off the face of this earth, you know. And so this is my new YouTube channel, so I had to start all over. See, a lot of people didn't know that I lost that channel, but I guess if you go on and try to look up that channel, you're not gonna find it, just like I wasn't able to. So like I said, if I had to start over, I got to start over. I had to start over on Instagram, so I'm not even tripping. I'm locked out of Facebook. I'm just had to make a new Twitter, and I'm about to update it to be, you know, having my content like this on there too as well. So everybody, if you don't have Instagram, a lot of people don't have Instagram, okay? So if you got a Twitter, that's cool. You can look them up on there. Everybody could get on fucking YouTube. So you can't say you ain't got YouTube. Everybody can get on YouTube. It's free. So, just wanted to let y'all know this little small message. Like I said, the main topic in this message was about, you know, all these movies and how they have the truth in them. These TV shows as well. Like I said, I was just watching. What made me do this lecture right here was, and I'm going to post the video. They put in the movie, the Hangover Games, that's what it's called, the Hungover Games. The Hungover Games, not the, you know, not the Hunger Games, Hungover Games. It's just a flip version. It's a Hunger Games version of the Hangover, you know, the 1, 2, and 3. So, I encourage y'all to go watch that. It's a little comedy movie. It's not the same actors as the first 3. I think they only got one actor. They was able to get Zach G on there, but otherwise than that, they have new characters. So don't be like, oh, these dudes look different. Yeah, they're different actors. You can obviously tell, but they kept Zach for this one. So I want y'all to go see that, or go look it up. It's on Tubi, actually. If you could just download Tubi for free. You know, if you got like a PlayStation or like your phone or something, it's free, and it's free to sign up. You ain't gotta, you know, pay no subscription or nothing like that. All you gotta do is put in your email, create a password, and you're in there. You know, that way you could save progress of like whatever movie or TV show that you're watching. It won't restart the movie, you know, under an account. It's just like Netflix. You can have a continue watching list, you know. It's just like that. But Tubi is free. It got a lot of crazy looking movies on there, but a lot of them are really good. I've been watching a lot of them, but Yeah, the Hungover Games. They were on. It was the scene where they were on a train